Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Silver. It is I, Xilestar, and today we're going to continue onward with where we left off. I completely forgot where we left off. I'm not quite sure, so when I loaded up the game it says that we have 8 gym badges. And we do. So you know what that means. That means that we can take on the Pokemon League. But not only that, that we can actually take on the legendary of the area. And I forget if we actually got a message saying that we can go get it. If not, let's go and go do that, because that's not going to take that long. So let's go do that right now. So I believe what we need to do is we need to go to... let's see here. Alright, we don't have a flyer. So... we're going to have to go the long way. However, I'm going to double check something real quick. Yeah, we don't have a flyer. Okay. So I'm feeling a little bit better. I still might, you know, like turn off the microphone here and there, but it's not as bad as before, so it'll be much easier. Oh, I have to battle this guy. Okay. Okay, buddy. So you'll still have me, like, pause my microphone or mute it on the video. Right as I'm recording this, I just finished Oblivion mod playthrough. I apologize for the fact that I had to mute my microphone from the microphone itself, but if you've watched at least like a couple of the videos from that, here's my explanation why. I think I've already explained it in for the Oblivion video for the very beginning, but allow me to explain it in more detail. So because I play Oblivion in full screen, I hate windowed a lot. I always find myself clicking out of the window a lot of the times, so that's why I always play full screen. But not only that, I always play games full screen. I never play windowed. The only games that I do not are games like these Pokemon games, and even the Pokemon Essential games as well. I don't go and play those full screen because they're usually not the greatest at full screen, because these like these games in general were never designed to be for like a 1280 by 720 kind of screen, right? Like they were never designed to fit a screen so big. So when you try to stretch them out to be that way, the text like the sprites don't look right. Like, they really look like they've been stretched. Hence on why I don't play them full screen. But for a game like Oblivion, yes, I do. I do play that full screen. Same thing with Minecraft. Even though Minecraft, I gotta say, looks a lot better when you have it in a smaller window. But it feels a lot better whenever you're playing full screen, though, because you get to see the whole environment better than in smaller screen. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, because I have to, because I have a quick button here that turns off my microphone from OBS, it is much easier for me to turn it off and then turn it back on. But whenever I need to go and, let's say, how do you word it? But because, like, I have a quick button for it, sure, during Oblivion, I can still click that button, but it's even difficult for me to know if I'm recording, because there is no indicator on the screen that shows that I am recording. There is a program out there called Fraps. If you've never heard of it, people normally use it to find out what their frame rate is for games, or to take screenshots, or if you've got the, I think it's the free version, it watermarks the video that you can make, and I think it only caps it at like 30 seconds or something like that. But anyway, so what happens is that whenever you try to record with Fraps, it gives you, like, and you show the frame counter is hidden in the video, but that frame counter changes from, I think its default is yellow. I don't know if you can change it. I think it's always yellow, but I can't be wrong. But it changes from yellow to red whenever you start the recording, which tells you that you're recording. If OBS had something similar to that, like to show that I'm recording and to also tell me that it is muted, then that would be amazing. Because that would help me out with a lot of the full screen games, because then it tells me, okay, I'm recording. I can see either something flashed or something is there, but it's not actually in the video, which is amazing. Or even if it does show up in the video, though, I could always just edit out that bit. It's not really that big of a deal. But the only thing that I liked about Fraps showing that was because it told me when I was recording or when I wasn't, and it also showed my frame rate at the same time, so if I was dipping out in frame rate, I would be able to see it in real time, kind of thing. So it showed me exactly what it was. And other times it would lie to me too, where it would tell me that I have 60 frames and certain things, and then, but yet the game felt like it was running in 30 frames, so it was, it's like, don't rely on it for the frame rate that much, but it's a good indicator to get a baseline of where your frame rate is. Anyway, so back to the Oblivion thing. So because I played in full screen, I can't actually see OBS, which is why a lot of the times when I start the recording, you'll see me sort of in the inventory, but with a messed up menu. Sometimes I edit that out, or more than half the time I edit that out. Sometimes I leave it in because I talk so immediately that it gets very difficult for me to take it out, because it's at the start of my me speaking my intro, so it's so difficult to do it. But anyway, so when I go and do that, it's mostly just so that I can see that I'm recording, and then I alt-tab right back into the game. And then when I alt-tab back into the game, I usually go my intro, and then start recording as if, like, you know, like it's just a normal everyday recording. For Minecraft in particular, it's a bit different because of the fact that, like, it's a different alt-tab situation. Especially now that I can go full screen but windowed, it's different. Oblivion, I would love to find out if there is a borderless windowed version. If there is, I would love that. But I feel like that's a mod, or that's a separate modification that might ruin something else, so I'd rather not have that. I'd rather restrict the amount of mods that I'm using, especially for my modded playthrough series, and even my mod playthrough series at the same time, because of the fact that, like, for, well, my modded playthrough series, if it gets too big or it gets too chaotic in the list, it gets overwhelming at times for me to go and want to record. Because if there's like 30 mods, I gotta go through 30 mods. That's why we ended up starting very small with only, I think, like 3 or 4 mods, I think. But none of them that were adventure or quest related or anything like that. It was just my mod, I think, an animation replacer with technically 3 of them spliced into one. I think it was Oblivion XP, and I think there was another one too. I don't remember what the other one was. Okay, can I get Lugia now? Okay. Trying to see. Is, huh. That's weird. Is, Whirl Island different, though? Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, okay. I'm thinking of Heart Gold, Soul Silver kind of thing, where you have to go to the Kimono Girls after you finish off, I think it's like 7 or 8 gym leaders. I can't remember exactly what it is. And then they do a little dance, and then they give you, well, they give you the option of being able to catch the lugia or ho-oh, depending on the game. And I already have a special thing planned for Pokemon Crystal. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. So I apologize if it's going to be annoying a little bit. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to heal up everyone. I'm going to go see if I could buy more repels. I think we're almost out, correct? Or am I thinking of the other game? No, no, we're almost out in this one too. Alright. So I haven't really done, I don't want to say much research. I've done a lot of research. But since the last time that like I spoke about it, I have done no more like stuff in it. I'm mostly just doing a lot of the post game, which is mostly just me finishing off catching all the legendaries kind of thing, except for one. Apparently the game was weird. Anyway, anyway, okay, I don't remember which island it's in though. Does this tell me which one to go to? Okay, so southwest apparently is one that I should probably take a look at. According to this, I don't remember what it is. It's been a while since I played Pokemon Gold even. And I have terrible memory, so I'm looking at the guide right now to find out how to get Lugia, and I think that this is just for like Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Because as I said, I think Heart Gold is different. So this should be it then. Why is this island so weird like this? Come on. Oh, I hate this. I'm so remembering the other game in which that the menu was so easier to get a hold of. Okay, so it's this one, correct? No, I don't think so. I don't think we had to head down. Could I look up the clip in which that I actually did catch it? Of course, but I don't want to go do that because then that just ruins the exploration. Okay, yeah, back to Oblivion because I got so distracted with this. Yeah, because I played in full screen, I can't really just use a quick button in order to just turn off my recording. Or in order to just, not turn off the recording, but in order to turn off my microphone. Because, first of all, I won't be able to know if the microphone is actually turned off. I'll have to Alt-Tab anyway. So in order to save myself from doing that, it's easier if I just... What? Okay, I'm confused here. I'm confused here. What? Okay, so the fastest way to reach Lugia apparently